Morning guys, this is Mr. Wallace. I am going to be doing today an investigation about forces and motion. In the book it's investigation 1.4, down the ramp. So first thing to do, open the document. Here's the document. You're not going to be able to read it, but you can kind of see briefly, right? You have it in your classroom. So there's the instructions from the book, and there's a bunch of stuff underneath. The bold parts are where you need to record or write something, and the unbold or the not bold writing is instructions of things to do. So when you look now, I can't really show you very well, but when you look, there is a picture of a ramp set up for dropping cars down to see what happens. I'll see if I can get it on my screen. So that's the picture of the official setup. And, you know, I don't have that equipment. Like, I don't have the inclined plane and the fancy science stuff. So I'm going to mock it up myself, and I'm going to show you how I do that by thinking out of the box, grabbing my own supplies. So here are my supplies. I've cut myself a ramp out of cardboard. Okay, maybe you could use a big book or a piece of wood or whatever you can find around your house. Inclined plane, well, I'm going to create that with my pile of books. Okay, so I'm looking at the first one. Now I've got to mark 2 positions on my ramp. Okay, so I'm going to use my marker pen to do that. So I'm going to put one position here, and we're going to call that position 1. Okay, and then I'm going to mark a lower position here, position 2. Let me see if I can hold this up so you can see. There you go. All right, and now I'm going to set up my ramp. There we go, let's have a look. So, books on the floor. Ramp on the books. Let me see if I can get it in my camera, because I'm not a very good cameraman. Here we go. Where is it? There it is. So you can see, very simple ramp. Right, my next problem is, I don't have any cars. And it says to use a car. But, you know, I have 2 teenage daughters. If we had any cars ever, which we didn't have many, they're gone. And we hunted high and low, couldn't find a car. So I thought to myself, well, what can I use instead of a car? Well, how about a ball, right? So I stole this one off the dog, which is why it's so dirty, okay? And then I'm ready to start now. I've got everything I need. So the first one, you know, it says put the car, well, I'm going to use a ball, on the high end of the ramp, position 1, and let it go. Well, that's nice and easy, right? Here we go. Let me see. Again, camera works way dodgy. There we go. So I'm on position 1. I can let it go. And I can see what happens, right? Now, I'm not going to actually answer any of the questions, because that's for you to do. But I noticed there it says, record, describe the car's motion, including the speed, direction, and distance. And that's just write a sentence. You know, what do you notice? Okay. Now it says number 3, put your car on the low end. Well, you know, you can imagine how I'm going to do that, right? Where's my ramp? There it is. Position 2 is the low one. I let it go, and I see what happens, right? So, then I can work my way through. Now, the next problem I had was further on in the investigation. It says, imagine a car driving down a steep hill. Using your car and ramp, plan investigation to test how the speed of the car would change if the mass of the car increased or decreased. So I was thinking, well, if I had a car, I would probably do that a different way by adding mass to the car. But I don't. I have a ball. And how do you add mass to a ball? Well, fortunately, I got another ball that is denser, right? And it has more mass. This is a lacrosse ball. So then I'm going to drop that one down the ramp, and I'm going to see. And then I'm going to pull up maybe a ping pong ball or whatever I can find around the house. It's a lighter ball. And try that one that has less mass, right? And try that. So, point being, think out of the box. Okay, read the investigation, read the prompts, and then see what you can do to set up a marvelous ramp setup like mine. And if you don't have a car, maybe you could use balls or whatever, okay? Do the best you can. Okay, these are difficult times, but we're going to still keep moving forward by doing our best and being creative, okay? All right, best of luck. See you later. Thanks. Bye.